Hello guys, I'm going to uh, manipulate some walls in 3D and I'm sort of like excited maybe to do this. Well, there are two tools in Revit that I personally like them. Uh, this is the one of them, trim, extend multiple elements, and the other one, align. But when you click on it, you need to activate multiple alignment, which in practice, I found it very useful, especially when you are in a rush, you know. So prior to it, what I'm actually going to do is going on level one or levels, ground floor level, whatever. We go here, some walls arranged randomly. Uh, for instance, if you actually uh, use CAD before or any other platform, when you do some changes to the geometry or to this junction, for instance, to this joint. For example, what you do is, say you go to use this, you want to flash this, and then you want to flash this timber wall to the inner face of the RC wall, for example. You pick this face, the inner face, and then you change the configuration of that joint. Likewise, we could do here. But in this case, what we need to do first uh, uh, is disallowed the that wall. I mean that joint, you know, and these two walls actually, so that the changes we make take effect. Otherwise, will not work. Well, with that background, what we're going to do is work on 3D. We could actually do it on plan view, but personally, I found it much more uh, exciting to do cuts in 3D or extensions, external trimming or flashing, or align walls, especially when you work with, uh, I mean, very confined spaces. But I find it quite useful. Yeah, no. So first of all, what I'm actually going to do when applying this tool is to, okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Right. So I'm going to use this tool, align. I click on it, multiple, make sure that you select multiple, right? And then let's say we want to align these three timber walls to the outer face of this wall. So what I do is pick that face, click on it, click on it, click on it. Uh, Alternatively, what I could do is I will actually go back, use this other tool as I said before, the trim extend multiple elements. Pick on it. I pick on the outer face of that masonry wall, and then click on it, click on it, click on it. So I got that. So if I go on level one, level zero, pardon, sorry, zero, sorry, uh, you go actually, you know, well aligned the walls. Well, likewise, we're going to do it on the other side. Uh, but let's go to work on 3D. Uh, for example, I will rotate this. For example, I want to align these three timber walls to this RC wall or masonry, actually, yeah, masonry wall, yeah. So what I actually do is pick this, make sure that this is actually activated multiple. You pick this face and then you align. Yeah, quite nice, at least to me, especially when you work with uh, I mean, manipulating a great deal of walls or any other elements in confined spaces. You know, uh, if you look at this way, I want to modify this. Another other trick I found it quite useful in practice is, for example, when changing this wall, or changing the layout of this joint configuration, I would say. Let's say I'm actually use again this tool, specifically this tool. Uh, I want to flash this to the inner face of the masonry wall. So what I actually do is pick this face, so maybe I got a different angle, before, and say, well, they'll make it, I guess from this will be, pick that wall, and then select this wall, so you got it. Now you flash this masonry wall to the outer face of the RC wall. Before that, you pick that plane and you flash it. So you could actually do multiple times with different sort of configurations, but the principle works for that type of walls as well. And for instance, if another tool I could use is in 3D is the trim extend to corner. You could actually use the shortcut key TR for instance, if you want, and you pick that, you pick it, so you got that, and then you want to align these walls to the inner face of this the inner face of this masonry wall. So you could actually choose multiple elements, trim and extend. So you zoom in, and likewise, as I said, you could actually do for the other. Let's go. You tap that face. Yeah. So and you could align again these three walls that are misaligned to say to this face to the. All right, what we're gonna do is to go to align, make sure that is uh, actually tick on this. So you pick this face or the inner face or the outer face of this wall. Do you want to flash them or align them? You pick on it. So, and then we go on plan view, and then we go, the walls align. What I actually say is because from experience, I realized that sometimes we are manipulating walls in 3D, and we had actually some deadlines in terms of uh, meeting clients' tight deadlines, and then especially if you want to uh, uh, convey some information in 3D to the client, So at the very beginning, it was sort of intimidating, uh, uh, doing this kind of cuts of trims or extensions in 3D. But I eventually overcome that mental barrier to do cuts in 3D because I came from a civil, a structural background, and we really, uh, at least when I was in uni, we really did sketches in 3D or do cuts in 3D, unlike perhaps architects or other technicians. But I think that was actually good experience, or is a good experience to me. In practice, I found it quite useful. I could now manipulate walls. Regardless if you are actually working yeah, on the project, whether it's a small size or medium size or big size projects. Also, regardless if you are an architect or engineer or technician, I believe you still could use uh, do cuts, flashing or trimming in 3D. Well, that's a sort of experience, I would say, some sort of experience I could share with you guys in terms of what I've been doing, what things I've been doing in practice. Um, it's quite enjoyable. I mean, doing walls, manipulating walls. For instance, yeah, I could say, I extended to this RC wall, this timber wall. Also, I could actually grab this face, for instance, and then, yeah, extend it, and I got this. You know, well, I hope this. I'm a sort of camera shy. I do really talk in doing videos, but some friends they asked me to make some videos. Yeah, I mean, explaining a bit, but perhaps I'm not that good communicator. But at least I'm trying to share things I've been learning in practice. And I mean, um, um, well, I hope this video, guys, help uh, uh, in your in the way you perhaps work in the same way or maybe in a different way. Well, I guess we could share more information. How different ways of working using Revit or any other 3D platform. All right, thank you. Bye. I.